Hey everybody, it's Michele Burghardt, your mindset and abundance coach, coming to you live via YouTube, which is the very first time I've ever done this. So it's kind of fun, I think. Um, but what I usually do on Mondays, I do Make It Happen Monday. So I always try to bring you something that's going to be interesting or inspirational, just to kind of help you make it through the week and give you something, if nothing else, thought provoking. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about was, how do you do something that is sustainable for the long term? And what really made me think about this was I was working with a client, and she's got a job, a job, and she also has a marketing consulting company, and she is kind of like in this thing about, well, am I going to be able to grow my business to be able to pay my bills and that kind of thing. So she's new in the program, and she's still, there's fear talking. And so we were talking about kind of like, if she's going to go into a different job, what that's going to look like for her. And so I said, you really want to be careful that you're living your truth. And that's just a fancy way of saying, you want to be careful that you do something that you like, right? Because if you don't, you're not going to be able to do this for the long run. And it's not going to be sustainable, because if you don't do something that you like, you're not going to be able to deal with the crap that comes up, the little irritations or the just the difficulties that just come up in day-to-day life. It's going to be so much easier if you don't like what you're doing. It's so much easier to either get unengaged or just throw in the towel and walk away. And I think people have this huge misnomer about what it's like to be an entrepreneur. They think that if you're in business for yourself, that you just, of course, you love what you do. And that's not necessarily always true. A lot of times, I would say most of the time it is. However, sometimes you do just kind of fall into stuff. I was a marketing consultant for years. And I didn't hate what I did. I didn't hate it. I didn't really love it though. And so for me, when you're working at changing beliefs so that you can start attracting the abundance and the beautiful life that you want, okay, so that's one issue. You're kind of already working against your default. But if you're then trying to create a beautiful life in an area that you really don't really love, that's really not working for you, that doesn't light you up, then you have two issues that you're dealing with. And it's like, how many more things do we have to do? How many more? And that's kind of something that we do. We consciously are in a situation that we don't love, for you to do the things that you need to do. And honestly, this isn't just, what you do for a living. This doesn't corner the market on living your truth. Because your friends don't feel like your friend. Follow your gut, because maybe they aren't your friends, right? Or if your family is not able to treat you the way you want to be treated, well, then maybe you just need to limit the amount of time that you spend with them. Because the whole thing is that if you're not in a situation that feels good to you, then it's going to be hard for you to move forward. Because as you move forward, you just have things that come up. It could be your health. It could be your romantic situation. It could be anything. And I think part of it is that what makes it hard is that we don't pay attention, and we're not honest with ourselves. I think for sure we don't pay attention. We're so busy working in our day-to-day life that we don't pay attention to how we really feel. And then if we do pay attention to how we really feel, we don't want to be honest with ourselves about it. And like I said, if you want to build something, if you want to create a beautiful life, and you want to create this beautifully abundant life, you really do want to be doing it in areas that feel good to you, that you can live your truth, because that's just going to make it easier for you. So that's really all I wanted to say today. So sustainability, love, kind of connected. So love what you do, love who you're doing it with, love who you're doing it for. Um, Keep your life in balance. It'll make it a whole lot easier. So that's all I wanted to say for today. So I, of course, as always, wish you a savvy success for today and tomorrow and next week and next month and next year. I just want to remind you to be open and ready to accept the abundance and the success that's coming from the universe. So just be open and ready to receive that, and have a fabulous day. And I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.